everybody, this is Nori coming at you from the Work in Bipolar Depression blog at HealthyPlace Mental Health. Happy holidays! I think it is a safe bet to assume we are all ready for 2020 to be over and done with. Whatever you've been celebrating this month, I hope you have been able to find some joy and some peace and some comfort after the tumultuous 12 months that have just gone by. And speaking of 2020 almost being over, 2021 is coming. Woohoo! Yay! And this is around the time of year when many people start setting their New Year's resolutions. Now, if you live with bipolar, like I do, planning ahead for the future can feel hard and overwhelming even at the best of times. But after everything that has happened this year, combined with the general stress that comes up for many of us around the holidays, which, is possibly even worse for some of us this time around because we can't be with loved ones or with supportive people. It can feel hard at the best of times, but in times such as these, it can feel almost impossible. And first of all, I want to make it very clear that whatever feelings or, emotions might be coming up for you concerning the new year and the holidays in general are totally valid. It's okay to feel excited and happy. It's okay to feel sad, anxious, fearful, to just feel kind of blah. Whatever you might be experiencing right now is okay. Don't shame yourself. Don't think that you have to feel a certain way. It's all good here. No bad feelings, right? Having said that, one of the best ways to, help yourself when you are trying to find hope and optimism again in the face of uncertainty and pain and all of the other stuff that we're all going through right now is to start taking small baby steps, daily actions to think ahead. And start planning a future for yourself when you feel ready to do so. And the biggest piece of advice that I can give you going forward in the 2021, particularly if you are struggling with mood episodes right now or if you're in recovery, is this. Don't set New Year's resolutions. Just don't do it. Most people who set New Year's resolutions do not keep them. And that's not due to any kind of personal failure or a lack of willpower or discipline. It has to do with the way that folks go about setting up resolutions. There's been a lot of studies that have been done on this, but a lot of it comes down to setting goals that are too broad or too general and getting caught up in all the excitement and invigoration of the new year without really making a plan to follow through on those goals. I also have a personal theory that, the fact that the new year, while exciting, falls in the middle of winter is really a time for rest and reflection and turning inward and dreaming, despite all the hubbub that surrounds the holidays. And so we're kind of out of sync with that, at least in modern Western society. So instead of setting New Year's resolutions, I recommend that you set a theme that you want to focus on for the year ahead. This gives you more flexibility, and it also gives you more of a focal point to work towards as you set goals throughout the year. So for a personal example, my theme for 2020 was wealth, and not in a, money, give me the money kind of way, but just getting more empowered about personal finance, which is something I've struggled with, as a young adult. And this year, my theme is success. And for me, that means success in continuing to grow my writing career and in nurturing important relationships that I have in my life. So pick a theme. It can be anything that you feel like you want to focus on or bring more of into your life, whether that's, relationships or creativity or, what have you. Make that the focal point of your new year instead of setting a bunch of resolutions that may not be realistic for you to keep. And the other thing too is that try to remember, even though it's hard sometimes, especially when you live with bipolar, especially when there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the world, your best is enough. And some days that might be 100%, but some days that might be 1% or 80% or 20%. Whatever you're able to give is okay. Nobody can realistically give 100% all the time, especially when you are, kind of on the merry-go-round roller coaster of ups and downs. And sometimes it's just all we can do to take care of ourselves. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you have a fabulous new year, however you choose to mark it. Celebrate it. And I will see you next year in 2021. All right. Take care. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.